Okay, hello everyone. So what this video is about today is about making the fourth part for the Sony Clock, which is the large snooze button that's on top. So I'm just gone into SolidWorks. I go to File, New, Part, OK. And then we're going to open up a sketch on the top plane. So I'm going to right click top plane, going to click the first button beside the eyeball, going to click sketch. I'm then going to go to the drop down arrow beside circle. I'm going to pick circle. I'm going to click the origin where the two arrows meet once, drag my mouse out left or right, click again. I then go to smart dimension and I make sure that that is 75 millimeters. Now, just to recap again from video 1, when you're in SolidWorks, before you do any drawing, make sure that you're in MMGS down here. Just maybe have a moment there now to double check that. And if you're not in MMGS, you might need to go back and remake parts or remake this, start again from fresh. And the first thing you should do is change, if it says IPS, change to MMGS. And I explained that in the first video. Okay. Anyway, back to the snooze button. So I've drawn a circle 75 millimeters. I then go features, extrude boss base. And I'm going to extrude that instead of being 10 to being 3.5. Click the green tick once, click it again. Then we're going to go up here into this drop down arrow and we're going to pick commands. And in the commands, I'm going to type in dome. I click the word dome. I click this top surface here wherever I want. And I make sure the dome is a total of 7. And I click the green tick. So I have the dome put onto it now for the button. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fillet the edge. So I go to fillet. I change fillet from 10 down to 5. Click this edge here. Sorry, 5 is the wrong number. It should be 0.5, 0.5. And I click the green tick. Now, on this, the word snooze is wrote on the middle of it, and we're going to put that onto that now. To do that, I'm going to spin this around, that I'm looking on the flat side here. I'm going to right click anywhere I like on the underside. I'm going to go to sketch, hit the space bar on my keyboard, click the option normal 2. I then go to sketch, I click the drop down arrow beside line and I pick midpoint line. Come over here again to the origin, click once, go left or right, click again. And then I immediately come over, or immediately I push escape first. I click that line again, I come over here to the left and I click for construction. I then go to smart dimension and I dimension that that line is a total length of 30. I then go to text, it's this button here. I click that construction line again, and we're going to type in the word snooze in capitals. So S-N-O-O-Z-E. Now a few things to do here. I'm going to put it in the middle. I'm going to click this A here to make sure it's this way. And the text should be wrote backwards because we want this text to come out on top to read the right way. So that is in the correct orientation. So middle, this button, and this button should be switched on. I then untick use document font. I go to font. And we're going to change it from Century Gothic. We're just going to scroll down. And we're going to pick this one here, Consolas. And we're going to put it in bold. And we're going to click OK. I then go to features, I click the green tick. I then go to features. I go to extrude boss base. Now we're going to spin this around so we can see it in 3D. At the moment the text is going the wrong direction. I click these arrows here to make it go the correct direction. I then change it from blind to offset from surface. I click the dome, the curved surface, anywhere I like. I change from 3.5 to 0.01. I click reverse. I click translate. And then I click the green tick. And what you have now is the word snooze after coming out on the top of that. Final step, I go to shell, click this surface here anywhere I like, change from 10 to 0.01, click the green tick once, and if it doesn't update, we'll have to change to 0.01, but we'll click the green tick twice, and it did. And that's the button now hollowed out and the word snooze on it. Save that then, so we go to File, Save As, and we're going to call that, I think it's part 4 at this stage. Just going to double check that here really quickly. Yeah, so we're going to call that part 4, snooze button, Sony, and we're going to save that into the correct folder, click save. You should also then make an update of that, save it onto your own USB key and send it yourself as an email. Okay, so that's that video done. Thanks very much.